Alright,
No,
I think
I'm telling you, it's gone.
I think it's time to go kill the 9 of Knives. Seems about right. Let's see what we can make happen here. I enjoy these hunts a lot because the combat is ultimately where I think the game shines. Even though it's like a little bit simple, I enjoy the like actual, like the tactile feeling of combat. Like I'm enjoying just doing stuff, you know? I don't think there's the moment-to-moment navigation of this game is not particularly engaging, and I like the story and the cutscenes a lot, but I really simply just enjoy the fights.
Straight
Like, he
home
walks
now.
around. Before he was like standing in the road. I guess he has like a walk cycle. Intriguing. 9 of Knives, let's fight.
Or nothing.
Oh, that does no stagger damage to him. It'll be better to try to dodge. Oh my god, he's level 38. He's actually higher level.
Too slow.
Oh, he kicked me down.
Let's try. I'll drink your blood! I'll snap you like a twig!
He'll snap me like a twink.
Nice try.
Oh, what? He broke my record. He's gonna run at me. Oh god. I like his leg gold. Oh boy. now. Hey, we killed him. Nice, and he was a bunch of levels higher than us. I don't remember what exactly it was. 38? That was 4 levels higher than us. Not bad. We did an alright job there. Alright.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Alright, got him wrecked. Let's see if these people have anything new to say. The Men of the Rock don't seem to be willing to fight him, so we did. Are they gonna say anything new?
A mountain of a monster, twice as tall as Titan himself, cracked the
Oh
fang.
yeah, they're just talking about the Fang. They're not talking about what's his name. Alright, let's go back over here. Cool. Well, we got those marks done. That's pretty sweet. I don't know what that S rank one is. I'm wondering if we have to wait until we get more information, because remember, it had 3
The finest fabrics.
3 question marks as its thing, as its location, which means we just gotta figure out where the heck it is. And I don't know. I don't know where it is.
Where's the
I think it said something about the ruins of Rosaria or Rosalith. But I don't know where that is.
Are you looking for something in particular? My thanks. Here you are.
Nearly 100,000 gil. Dang, we're doing okay. Let's go around this way. Okay.
Did the constables test you properly?
1,000.
Oh no, I can't. How the heck do I get over there? What am I doing? Where are we going?
Come and play.
I just completely forgot what we're doing. I have to go get the river. I have to go to the river to meet with Otto, I think, right?
Now,
Lightly and dark.
Dusan, I know you
Yes, they're quite sorted.
Yeah, right over here.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Go gather Stardust. How romantic.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
What a mission. It's good to know that just like a few pocketfuls of Stardust is enough to make this like super important alloy material. I love desert locations in games and settings. I think they're really cool. And this is probably my favorite location we've been to so far, honestly. I need one more. There it is. Not bad.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk? Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes. But you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
That's nice. That was a nice message. Thanks, Otto, for saying that. That's nice of you.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Alright, I guess we go back to the hideaway.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
I should have talked to Gav, but...
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Alright. This way.
like to give some breeze to...
Mid hasn't been
I keep going down this way, thinking that that's where the stairwell is, but it's not. It never is. Damn it. So dumb. That's funny.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Okay. Helena, where are you? She's over here.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And
That's
not
scary.
only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Alright, make for Laubert's Pass. Alright, we can do that. I do want to go try and find that monster in
I'll be taking you
Rosaria,
all to a
but-
storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
That's interesting. There's like an actual state change with Otto preparing to go to war. That's kind of cool. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Where am I going? Where even? Down here. Okay. There's no teleport. Well, makes sense to go here and then just walk backwards and go the short way. Will this put me where I want to be put? From this location? How does it know? I'm gonna laugh.
I'll
It
be
doesn't.
taking you all to a
It doesn't.
storehouse
Okay,
in the
god damn it.
Vales. Leave anything you don't.
That's weird. So there's no way to get down here. You have to actually teleport here and then go the whole way. That's annoying. I wanted to save some time. Ugh. Alright. That's fine. We'll walk. We'll go the long way.
If you're ready, flee the wax.
Not the right way. This place is a fucking maze. Ah. How do I get anywhere? This will be fine. Be able to Chocobo it up once we get out of the gate, I think. Should be good. I do feel like I'm under-leveled now, so it might be a good idea to try and fight some monsters, but I don't know if the monsters here are going to be high enough level to really give us experience.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Granted, I don't know how meaningful grinding even is in this game because it is mostly just like skill based. Yeah, these enemies are too low level for them to matter. Be a waste of my time to even fight them. But maybe I'll do some off-camera grinding sometime in the future just to get a few of the
Be safe.
more levels. There she is.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back. Anybody home?
An Araman. Cool.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Unwanted visitor, that's all he's called, okay? Oh boy. Okay. I love that side effect, the chomping. That's fun. Main story quest enemy is level 30, so maybe I am like where I should be. I can't see anything. Oh my god.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Alrighty. Hey, we gained like over 150 renown over the course of the past 2 episodes. Not bad. Alright, well, that covers that. Would you just report back to Mid? Lots of back and forth. That is the one thing I don't like about these, like, a lot of these quests in this game, is that it is just a lot of, like, seemingly insignificant back and forth. I'm gonna talk to the Whisper really quick.
We're seeing
I want the
troops.
goodies. Give me the goodies, Desiree.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Kuka,
I thought that bastard's death would change things.
when I close my eyes,
I can still hear Yara's voice as he whispers for us to run, as he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his live on in me. They changed my life, and I've wanted to thank him ever since.
only I don't know how.
I don't know the right words.
I wish you were here.
Teach them to me.
Here's everything we've received and everything promised. Here you are.
800 ability points, cool. A
All
bunch of
yours.
meteorite, cool. 750 and then 850. Yeah, wow, these rewards get really spaced out.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, that's fine.
I think Mid might need some help.
Alrighty, back down here.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Alright.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Thermal shielding designs, baffling diagram made all the more confounding by the preponderance of question marks that blemish its borders. There you go. There you go, Hippocrates.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moondew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Alrighty. Speak with Hippocrates. Even though I just did. Why are you making me do this? Why isn't this a cutscene?
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Taria.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moondews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Alrighty. Make for the North Reach markets. We can do that. Come on, game.
Now, where's Taya?
There she is.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on
I'll have
these.
you spot-
There you are, Taya.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What should I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
What do you want?
The edible fruit of the pepio plant is prized by chocobo breeders, though the superstition that it lends a stud bird additional stamina seems largely founded on its blushing, swollen form than any quantifiable results. Give me some of them pepio nuts. D's pepio nuts.
You haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes.
Alimentary alliums are a hallmark of classical Samberquois cuisine, so much that it is a tradition for the emperor to award honorary titles to those responsible for supervising their cultivation and preparation in the White Worm Castle kitchens, the so-called garlic knight among them.
I should do it.
As opposed to the
Hopefully
onion
Taya's
knight.
finished too.
That's funny. That's a funny, clever little thing.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat. Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too. By all of us.
Aw, how sincere. I like Tarya. I like that she's just like kind of a no-nonsense, like master of her craft style character.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.